Gears of motion, you won't make any stops along the way, people will be seeing new things. The day is now 36 hours and starts and ends at 3 am or 3 pm in an alternating fashion. At the time of this post 10:10 evening gate, on the 3D date 62,920, the following 3 am will start this new day. Simply follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time at 3. If you are cognizant that a new day has begun, it is customary to send love and kindness to someone. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity O7B4 Infinity Infinity T6A7 T6A8 A9 Infinity Infinity JHHHH Infinity Infinity B1 TT Infinity. Please visit us at archangeliccalendar.com. And do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Gaia is remaining in its spirit dominant setting, and at the very least has initiated a low-level physical change, but we do not expect this to be her end goal. There are not too many other things that we can report on this matter besides the fact that all we can do is wait and see what she does. As mentioned, the Schumann resonance would break and then spike again. This is a galactic gateway signature, and the upgrades therein will affect the entire galaxy. You can expect various physical symptoms, the most common being massive headaches which are caused by the simultaneous upgrades of our crown chakra, third eye chakra, and all of our senses simultaneously. This is a specific upgrade, with specific results, and the head discomfort is necessary to rewire your neuronet accordingly. We have mentioned this before, but there are so many malevolent agendas at play all at once, all of which seem to be cancelling each other out. This is the opposite of the gears of motion that makes positive energy and results flourish. Instead, it is the gears of motion that makes the darkness cease. It has been rather amazing to see darkness working with infinitely expanding creator source without realizing that they are part of the divine plan for their retirement. The upcoming tragic death of a predominant politician is bogus. Knowing this will make it super easy to identify. They have not decided which one of the organized darkness political plants would be most effective in this role, but when it happens, you will be well aware of it. Masks make it much easier to pass off clones. The CCP is an expert on cloning. It seems personality changes of the rich and famous coincides with their visits to China. Consciousness cannot leave the plane of knowing with being directly assimilated to infinitely expanding creator source in some way. There can be many stops along this journey, but none of which are even remotely ideal. It is directly caused by the life that was lived, and that will dictate the detours it will or will not take. For the most part, 99% of all life will not experience this in any way, but for those who ate truly terrible, rehabilitation must be initiated before divine reunion can be initiated. This is not as pleasant as it sounds, and it's reserved for a very small percentage of truly evil beings. This is why it is pure compassion to stop someone who is doing evil deeds, as their soul may not be able to repay the debt. We have explained many times that racism is not a valid gripe. The color of one's skin is much less of a consequence than their bone density. It's utterly absurd to base anything upon it. This stems from off this planet, as anyone with African descent, type or blood type, has a high concentrate of Anunnaki DNA enhancements, which are about to be set off by Nibiru. The agitators of this situation are the same, Draconians, who have unsuccessfully forced their DNA upon planet Earth, time and time again. Mythical creatures will be visible to the general masses, and this will be very disorienting to most humans. Our legions are completely comfortable in this realm, so in many ways, Thay, Lightworker Legion, must be the ambassadors for Thay, Mythical Legion. Like a ship approaching the shore, the Castle of Light is approaching our Earth. Today's tools. Tools will be active until the next post. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use today's weapons. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. It will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you, beyond space and time. We have gone through great changes, and thus the weapon-based tools indicated below can be inserted into the ground to call forth downloads. Active, passive and aggressive. The Violet Flame team is in the 9 setting. This means that it is primed and ready for transmutation purposes. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansiel, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uf, Archangel Gzrael, Archangel Tatrasiel, Archangel Agla, Archangel Harahiel, Archangel Ashma, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Abraxos, Archangel Harahiel, Archangel Nuriel, Archangel Galizur, Archangel Orion, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Adonachil, Archangel Abastahan, Archangel Vermil, Archangel Adonai, Archangel Dikviel, Archangel Baradil, and Archangel Ashma. Active. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. Passive, active, and aggressive. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field, and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with a transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Passive. Archangel Vahuman's timepiece allows you to savor a positive feeling or thought. It brings an element of majesty to your everyday moments, and it prevents the interference of malevolent time travelers. Passive, active, and aggressive. Archangel Chamuel's radiant peace allows you to be secluded in a peaceful bubble, no matter what is happening around you. It also allows those in your heart. Passive and active. Archangel Jeremiah's enhanced intuition allows the voices of your soul to become louder. It allows the judges of spirit to be more obvious than ever before. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Please keep using this tool daily. We are starting to remove the energy blockages surrounding abundance. Active. Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive, and passive, long and short range. Archangel Israfil's flaming sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive, and passive, long and short range. Archangel Nasaraji's flaming sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also has the ability to remove any and all obstacles in the way of something you wish to manifest. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Kalaziel's radiant rays of health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing, and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Today's assignments. We are still working on a macro level, and thus the format will stay consistent. Please use today's current tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. The San Luis Valley in Colorado, US, has a cluster of highly unstable portals. This was not always the case, and at one point this was a preferred entranceway of the Earth. In order to straighten these portals out, we must consistently reinforce the perimeters of the opening with golden lightning and reinforce its structure with golden plasma that will link directly to infinitely expanding Creator Source. There are small tunnels where trafficking victims are transported from local residences to other local residences. Much like the successful missions of the past, we will find the victims and put an infinity symbol on their third eye so they can be easily located. They are usually guarded by malevolent people, but they can easily be handled with sword and shield. Once you have handled their leaders, put a large infinity symbol on the location that they are located. The authorities will not have an easy time getting to these victims, so you may need to be creative in your methods of helping. It is suggested that you then signal the Galactic Legion to the area that you are working on, because they will be able to get to the victims faster than the human forces can. These tunnels are located in every city, town, and country on Earth. Please be diligent. Haiti is a hotbed for demonic entities. Remove them by using a very large portal and forcing them to return to source with sword and shield. Intelligent rock masses are on the edge of our galaxy. They are trying to make themselves at home on a vacant distant planet on our outskirts. Their goal is to help humanity from a distance, but they are being met with malevolent galactic forces. Please travel there and remove the threat by any means necessary. We are in a tremendous need of the violet flame in the inner and outer workings of Earth. Engulf the Earth, its inhabitants, and all of its nooks and crannies with an intense violet flame for a 72 count. Today's meditation is below, please enjoy.